is to bring her ankle across her knee and onto the table, her foot flat. And now I'd like to bring the sheet like this and pull it over this way, because that's where it's going to, as we come this way, that's where we're going to start. That's where there could be exposures on this side. Again, foot is alongside knee. For a few people, the foot will have to come farther up the femur. Now I'm going to keep this hand here because some people's feet want to slide down as we do this. Then I'm going to bring this knee across. So now, which way are we rotating the femur? Internal or external? Internally, and so that would stretch a muscle whose job is to rotate it externally, such as the piriformis or the glute max. So if I did this more, again, I want to be a little cautious, but this would become, and sometimes this stretches the QL first before the piriformis if QL is tight. And you can do post-isometric here too. I could have her press into my elbow and then stop, release, and then she would probably, her knee would come a little farther across. Okay. So that's the piriformis stretch. What's next?
Hamstring, stretch and stretch.
Okay. So, do you want to choose a side, Linda, that you'd like me to do hamstrings on?
Oh, let's do the right.
Okay. I'm going to get my oil since I haven't used it.
Yeah, we were looking. Tanya, and I were
Where's the
like,
table
we're
where my
trying to
oil
help
is?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're trying to help you before, but we couldn't
Okay.
up there.
So this would be, and you can, if you have a large client and you don't feel you can lift both legs at once, you can also stretch hamstrings individually this way. So I'm going to drape under like that. And I could ask Linda to help me with the draping too by grabbing the corner in a minute. But I like to just do it like this. So I'm going to try to bring this edge as high up as I can. And now I'm going to get under this end and bring the bag up. I don't want to go so far that the knee bends a lot, but it looks like even, well, this is about the last place before it started bending a little bit.
Sure.
And this is easy. It's more comfortable for some people if their underpants are still on. I have done it with them not on, just being extra aware here. If I feel like that's not going to hold while I'm working, then I can ask them to grab this with their hand.
And that sometimes makes them feel more secure too.
Yeah. So now I can spread oil here. And then I can strip it while it's stretched.
That's cool.
How does that feel, Linda?
It feels okay.
It looks like it would feel nice.
And again, we didn't do a lot to warm these up, so I'm not going super deep right away. And I still feel leery of accentuating the stretch. But sometimes this is a good option. And notice I'm trying to get both sides, hamstrings on both sides. So which is the set that's lateral? Which hamstring is lateral? Biceps femoris, good. And the semis are on the inside.
Could you go up?
Could I go up? I feel like, first of all, I think I get better, I can get better pressure going down. Secondly, for the blood flow, centripetal is better. But I have read articles that say there's also a virtue in going this way because it helps pull the muscle away from its origin, which is a good way of lengthening it. So yeah, you could do that too. You don't want to go so deeply in this direction that you're going to affect the valves in the veins, but you're not likely to. But that's just the only thing to be aware of. And then to come down, I like to do this so that again, it's easy on the hip flexors. What's next?
Hamstring, gastric stretch.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to come back up. Let's do the other side just for variety. One reason I like to do this is because of the fascia also. There's, because it's continuous, there's one long line that goes from the heels clear up to the back of the head, that whole way. And some people will get a stretch in that with the burrito, with the mid-sagittal. So anyway, so this is also good with plantar fasciitis because that line of fascia is likely to be tight. Yes. So this time we're going to go into the hamstring stretch first. That's what you have to watch out for. There. And then, this is a little hard on my body, so again I save it for when I really need it. But now I'm going to stretch the gastroc at the same time. Did you see how her knee bent a little bit? Because now the fascia are saying, wait, I can't do both, so now maybe I have to back off a little. And now I just want to position myself and hang out here for a little bit and see how it just went a little bit farther. And now wait here until it goes even more a little bit farther.
Do you think though, even though the client doesn't feel a lot of change or movement or that is affecting an area, that once you do a series of these and then in movement they get up and walk around or have activity, everything has to reset the proprioceptor. The proprioceptors have
That's
to reset in
possible,
movement.
yes. And actually, I forgot to mention, okay, so I'm coming back down. One of the contraindications for PNF, because it resets the proprioceptors, is you don't do it right before someone's going to compete in an event. Because, so you're going to do a high jump and your legs are confused about where they are in space.
That's what we do with dressage horses, because they have specific aids that you're working